Hey guys, and welcome back to Let's Play Battlezone 98 Redux. This is the 8th mission of the NSDF campaign, entitled Wrangling the Fleeing Herd. So, for this mission, we've identified a CCA Convoy carrying the relic to a southern launch pad. We must take advantage of having the CCA on the run and make sure that we capture the relic. So in this one, we're going to rendezvous with the NSDF mobile unit factory, destroy all of the CCA's artillery, and finally destroy the convoy and capture the flight log database, which has so far eluded us. Let's get started.
Our attack on the Soviet base really opened our eyes to the power of the Cthonian relics. The Soviet walkers killed hundreds of NSDF recruits. For the first time, every one of us fully realized that the war and our survival depended on controlling the technology. When a Soviet platoon escaped with one of these relics, each and every one of us begged for the mission to recapture it. I still don't know if we acted out of fear or bravado, or perhaps the two blended together at the extremes.
Right behind you. The CCA platoon that escaped us has gone into hiding. Intelligence indicates that the platoon is carrying the Cthonian Flight Log Database. They will most likely try to escape to their launch pad several hundred meters south of your current position. Establish an offensive position in Nav Beacon 1. When the platoon comes out of hiding, you must recapture the Cthonian Flight Log Database. We have dispatched a unit factory which is equipped with the new Walker technology acquired from the Cerberus relic. Our pilot count is low, so use these walkers to stop the Soviet convoy. Do not attack the CCA launch pad, Commander. If the platoon feels there is no chance of escaping, they may destroy the database. Ready to build.
Okay, there is the...
NSDF unit factory reporting, sir. My convoy tried to reach the deploy coordinates at Nav Beacon 1, but the Soviets have set up a battery of artillery units on high plateaus that shadow the entire area. We need them shut down to reach our destination. This looks like a good spot for my scavengers tonight away. Unit factory out.
Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and head down here, find out where we can really get up here and start destroying these howitzers. There should be a good position to begin our jump run from the south, I would imagine. So we'll go ahead, move to vicinity of checkpoint 1 and investigate that area. Thinking right up this area to my 12 o'clock should be a good start. And actually, yeah, looks like some sort of Cthonian relic. Let's go see what that is before we begin.
Grizzly 1, we're picking up what you're seeing now. I want you to identify that object pronto. Nice job, Grizzly 1. This object is important to our effort. I'm having a nav camera drop so we can retrieve it later. And this looks like a good place to start your jump run and take out those artillery pieces.
Okay, cool. So, found another Cthonian relic. Not sure how it will help us, but I'm sure we can use it at some point. And, however, for the meantime, though, my current problem is, of course, dealing with these howitzers. That way they're not able to harass both my unit factory, my scavengers, and really prevent us from stopping the convoy. So, we should go ahead and start shooting. Try to keep a pretty good distance. We're doing okay on ammunition so far. Not great, but most what. Let's jump over here and continue attacking these howitzers. Some ammunition pretty soon, but attacking now. Ouch. Well, no real issue. Still got plenty of hull. Not if I can make it get some of that, however. Okay, he is destroyed, and looks like a turret below. So
Armory here.
I'm gonna go ahead, head back to the armory, and get some ammunition as well as repair for continuing on my attack run. We'll also have to go and destroy that turret after we follow
Building
up
supplies.
with resupply here.
Ammo deployed. Armory here. Building supplies. Ammo
I think
deployed.
that amount should
Ready
do
to
it
build.
for now.
Building supplies. Repair deployed. Armory
Wait
here.
for these to land,
Building
pick them up,
supplies.
and continue
Ammo
our
deployed.
offensive against those howitzers. Okay. Got a mostly full hull, got full ammunition, and we're ready to begin attacking this turret here. See if I can skirt to the side. Start hitting hard. There we go. Oh wow. Didn't even pick him up on radar. Go ahead and attack the spider here. Okay. And continue back to the alien relic there and begin our jump run again. Get these turrets to actually stop spawning. And I guess it's good because we'll have more scrap in the future, but for right now it's definitely a bit annoying. Or a bit of an annoyance, I should say. Let's see if we can just hop up here, and I think we're able to make it. Yep. She's there. So let's get hit by this guy, which fortunately we were not able to avoid. It's below there. Let's see if we can just fire mortars actually at this howitzer. And try to get another jump run going here. Not really the best area to do it, but okay, that took his health down by a pretty good amount. I'll just try this again, and I think our next run should do enough damage to this howitzer to fully destroy him, if we can get him in range. I may have to just go back and do the full jump run from the start, as much as I really don't want to. And got some fighters, so go ahead and kill this guy. And I'm gonna have to go back and get more ammunition for sure. Nope, not enough. Alright, get out of here before this guy deploys and starts ripping my hull to shreds. And like I said, resupply at the armory. On our attack.
Building supplies. Ammo deployed. Armory here. Building supplies.
This part here isn't real
Ammo
exciting
deployed.
and it's a little
Armory
bit tedious,
here.
but
Building supplies.
it's necessary
Repair
to
deployed.
continue
Armory
with the
here.
campaign.
Building
So
supplies.
we'll go ahead and
Ammo
execute
deployed.
it and get that flight log database so we can finally get off the Venus and move somewhere a little bit more visually interesting. Okay. Go ahead and I'll switch to the AT stabber here. That should be enough. Yep, it sure was. And go ahead and attack this turret here. And finally, we'll move in to kill this howitzer. I'll see if I can get a good running start and just crest the skull here. It doesn't appear that I was able to, but I should be able to fire these mortars somewhat close. Kill this guy.
Excellent work, Commander. Now set up the unit factory. Prepare for the Soviet convoy.
I need power. Following.
Now at this
Getting
point,
scrap. Getting repair.
go ahead and
Repair
have my
deployed.
scavengers get
Getting
some
scrap.
repair.
Getting repair.
Repair deployed.
Getting scrap. Getting repair.
Repair
That is
deployed.
Scavenger here. Getting
really
repair.
unfortunate.
Repair deployed.
Scavenger here.
But at this
Getting
point,
repair.
don't really have a lot of
Repair
choice after
Scavenger here. Getting
with
repair.
whatever I have right
Repair
now.
deployed.
So go
Ready
ahead,
to build.
get my
Yes, sir.
factory move forward
Building.
to this geyser and defend it as best as
Power.
possible.
Following.
Actually, at this point, no. We'll just wait for the construction rig to go ahead
No scrap
and
storage.
build the actual silo here.
Scavenger here.
That way our scavengers can go ahead and pick up scrap and
I'm on it.
deposit that. That way we can also stay back here, defend these guys,
Building
keep them from really
complete.
being overwhelmed.
Yes, sir.
Building
Or having
complete.
that another
Scavenger here.
scavenger get destroyed.
I'm on
I should say.
In
transit. I'm on it.
Can't really talk
Dropping
today.
scrap. I'm on it. In transit. I'm on it.
Okay, go ahead and continue on.
Ready to build.
I'm gonna see if I can put a
Building supplies. Repair deployed.
see if I can put a gun tower
Building
here,
supplies.
just to keep
Repair deployed. I need
any
power.
enemy units from sneaking up behind
Moving out.
us, providing a little bit more
Ready
protection
to
for our
build.
scavengers here.
Yes, sir.
Okay, we can go ahead and build some light power
Building.
here. I don't think we'll need a really large defenses here. Just 1 or 2 gun towers should do it.
Building complete. Ready
Just
to
enough
build.
to protect our scavengers, get them getting scrap,
Yes, sir.
so we can ultimately. I'm gonna try out those new walkers that we're
Building.
talking about that we have, and see how they work overall in this mission. We've got a enemy light tank moving in, and it's tagged one of our scavengers. So it's definitely not good. Go ahead and try to absorb some of its blows.
Building complete.
Scavenger here.
All right, I have
I'm on
you
it.
go ahead
Ready to
and
build.
get some more. Get repaired
On
there.
my way.
Scavenger here. I'm on it.
Okay,
In
no
transit.
issues there.
On my way.
Get this construction rig
Ready to build. On my
get
way.
repaired as well.
In transit.
Grab our mobile
Following.
unit factory.
I need
and
power.
Go
Following.
ahead and drop some
Armory
ammunition
here.
as well.
Building supplies.
But
Ammo deployed.
I'm gonna
Armory
have my
here.
guys go ahead
Building
and forward
supplies.
here
Ammo
and
deployed.
start setting up some
need power.
defenses, just so we can seal off this entire area and prevent the CCA from harassing our collection operations. Keep those 2 remaining scavengers in the cab safe, after all. Okay, another fighter. Should have enough. They should be this guy. Yep, just trying to attack my constructor
Construction
there,
rig here.
but
Yes, sir.
we're able to stop him there in his tracks. Build a
Building.
lightning power
I need
generator
power.
there.
Moving out.
Oh
Going for
boy,
guys.
I don't know if I'm gonna have enough ammunition here. Switch to 18. Shoot. That was
Building
just barely
complete.
enough.
Ready to build.
Gonna have to kill this light tank here the old-fashioned way. Okay, that works.
Factory online.
Go
Yes,
ahead
sir.
and build a gun
Building.
turret right here. Oh, no, I don't want you to grab my tank. That would be very unfortunate. Okay, at this point,
Unit factory here.
go ahead and build a walker.
Grizzly 1, Commander Prescott has located the Soviet convoy. He's flushed them out and they're making a break for the launch pad, as we hoped. They're 15 minutes out from the cutoff point.
Okay, 15 minutes, that's a decent amount of time to prepare.
Unit complete.
So, we now have the
Ready to
gun
build.
turret assembled at that location,
Following.
which is good. And we'll go ahead, make sure that our unit factory remains defended. We've got a walker in position there, and got a fighter moving in, but yeah, our walkers basically making pretty short work of that guy, which is definitely
Construction rig
news
here.
for us. So, build
Yes,
a
sir.
lightning power plant here,
Building.
then build a gun turret just to completely seal these guys off.
Ready for orders. Walking.
Getting scrap. I'm on it.
So much like the CCA variant, our walkers are pretty powerful, but as you can see, definitely
Building
not the
complete.
fastest units on the battlefield. It's alright though. What the heck? Where on earth did he come from? Alright, well, no matter. Surprised my gun tower was not able to engage this guy, but... Oh, I think I know what happened. Yeah, so the light tank who we had sniped the pilot up earlier remained in that position, so
Ready to
the
build.
Soviet pilot
Yes,
of
sir.
one of the fighters that we destroyed was able to hop in
Building.
and commandeer that vehicle.
Armory here. Building supplies.
Not really too
Repair
much of an
deployed.
issue since we
Armory
were able to
here.
counter there.
Building supplies.
And have
Ammo
our
deployed.
construction unit, like I said, build gun turret here. Probably have one built on this
Building complete.
upper area as well, so these fighters are able to just move in on their attack runs like they are now. Oh, come on. Okay, well, at this point, we basically got what we have as far as units. So, or not units, I'm sorry, buildings. So, we'll just have to fight it out with our current resources. It's going to make it a lot more difficult to destroy that convoy since we're unable to put gun towers in position. But
Factory here.
we do have these walkers available, and I think that there should be no real issue with using these. We'll just devote all of our resources to building more of them. And just holding off the Soviet attacks, of course.
Building supplies. Repair deployed.
Okay, gonna go ahead and get some more resources here. And at this point, we're really just waiting for the Soviet convoy to arrive. So I'm just gonna continue basically building up my force, and I'll come back when something interesting happens. Okay, so it looks like the alien relic has finally showed up.
Grizzly 1, the convoy is approaching the cutoff point. Commander Prescott's platoon is sealing their retreat path. You must keep them from reaching the launch pad and secure the flight log relic. Use any means necessary.
Alright, so there's our objective, the Cthonian Flight Log Database, being carried by that tug right there. So we've almost got enough resources, though I don't think we'll be able to really produce it in time to get another walker. But at this point we have 4 walkers, and that should be enough to basically seal off or prevent this convoy from moving through. 4 walkers is going to be a lot of firepower, so hopefully this works. In the meantime, got some enemy tanks, APCs, looks like some fighter cover as well. Go ahead and switch to pure AT here, and starting to basically draw these guys forward. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and hightail it back here, maximum thrusters.
Unit factory here.
I will build
Building underway.
another walker just to have that one extra here. Okay, wow, they're definitely shredded through these fighters pretty good here.
Unit complete.
Continue attacking. I don't think we're going to have too much of an issue. More issue will be making sure they don't kill the relic. Okay, so the convoy has been stopped. Go ahead and kill these tanks here. And I'll let my walkers tear apart these APCs. So the final thing that we've got to do is get the alien relic to the unit factory.
I need power.
So there are 2 ways to
Ready
do
to
that.
move?
One is to build a tug and, of course,
Moving
haul it
out.
over there. The other is just to move the unit factory to the alien relic, which is
Good
exactly
work,
what we're
Grizzly
going to
1.
do.
I'll get our scientists to try and find out more about this Project Furies from the database.
Okay, so looks like we have the flight log database finally after 3 missions on Venus. Here's a nice image of a CCA Golem walker off in the distance, shining its lights through the gloom of Venus. Let's go see what the results of this mission were. So, we're told that good work capturing the starport relic. It contained additional clues about the biometal technology and has taught us about the race that invented the biometal. We knew these people called themselves the Chthonians, but we now know that they came from a planet known as Icarus. Their star charts place it in an orbit between Mars and Jupiter, but all that exists there now is an asteroid belt. We've surmised that their world no longer exists. The group of Chthonians had built the starport, where the relic was found, belonged to a faction called the Olympian Council. Ruled by a group of great scientists, they sought to achieve a better way of life through scientists. The leader of this council was named Paternus. His ethics and philosophical beliefs were the guiding force behind the great inventions they created. Fraternus even shared their knowledge with man, bringing a new era of thought and enlightenment to the people of Earth. It is no coincidence that the names of the relics match those found in the mythos of ancient Greece. The other group, the ones that built the ruins on Venus, were servants of the Hadean crown, a monarchy ruled by Nexus 5, whose scientific genius was not tempered by the same wisdom as Fraternus. Nexus wanted to be the sole governing force on Icarus. Conflict arose between the two governing bodies. As each side developed more sophisticated weaponry, the other would top them, but it was Nexus who managed to construct the ultimate weapon, one that would end the war. The information that he gathered during his experiments began going into production in a secret weapons facility called Lerna on Jupiter's moon Io. We must get to Io and capture the fruits of Paternus' weapons program. We have not found any war records that postdate the work at Lerna. So that's definitely pretty interesting. A bit of parallels between really the United States and the Soviet Union doing the same thing on Earth. But regardless, we're going to be heading to Io in the next mission and trying to find these Fury relics. So until then, take care.